Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're playing the Farmer. I no longer need to play specific characters. I'm so stoked that I'm done with all of the Danger 5s. So yeah, we're just going to do some fun runs. I'm going to try and imitate some of the runs I've seen online myself. Obviously the Farmer one where you can use the Hourglass to just keep going back in time and getting a crazy amount of harvesting. And to achieve this, we are obviously playing Farmer, we get harvesting, we get 3% more harvesting than the wave, you get 1 additional harvesting every time you pick up a fruit while you are at full HP. And I'm not going to roll anymore. And yeah, we go in with pruners, because pruners, A, are support, so they're going to give you harvesting, and most importantly, they give you the gardens, which are going to drop fruits, and those fruits are going to give you more harvesting. Only problem with this build is it does lack a bit of damage, so you do need to focus a little bit on getting some damage and being able to kill things quickly enough, especially once you start getting some coast enemies. But yeah, the harvesting is just insane for the level ups. Let's do 1 reroll, we'll get some luck as well and some more harvesting. There's a pruner, there's a pruner, and yeah, I really thought that was going to keep going and I was going to get to say that more than once. But yeah, I think it could be a really fun run, and we want to try and get as broken as possible as early as possible. And there's no specific goal other than that. I just want to have some fun. I don't have to just care about getting the clear. We're going to just try and get broken and test some things out. I mean, there is one goal, which is get as much harvesting as humanly possible. And obviously that means before wave 20 or by using hourglasses to keep the wave back. We'll take 1 armor. I think we'll take some melee damage. We are going to be a bit weak. We do need attack speed as well. That is useful. See, I could have done the and another one thing there, but I wasn't ready. Right, so we obviously want to get pruners upgraded quickly. And then what is going to be super important is to get attack speed on my structures. This can be done in 2 ways. There is an item that gives you 10% structure speed. And then obviously, most importantly, there are the improved tools, I believe they're called. And improved tools is going to scale my structure attack speed, or my structure speed based on my attack speed. So that is going to be super helpful. For healing, we want to get jerky, so we can rely on our fruits for healing. That's going to make them really, really good. 1, 2 rerolls. I guess we'll go for some crit. Crit is always nice. And yeah, I mean, there's just, things like this are pretty good as well. More HP from consumables. That has kind of a double benefit for me, actually, because if we take damage and then we pick up a fruit, we do not get the 1 harvesting. So by having my fruits heal more instantly, it gets me back up to full HP quicker, which gets me what I need, i.e. harvesting. So that's going to be quite helpful. And yeah, I mean, it's basically just keep going, keep pushing, looking for things. We are going to rely on the RNG of Brotato, sadly, because whether we find fishhooks or whether we find improved tools soon, or like the crown, for example. Crown would be insane. I really want to kill that guy. I don't know why, that was a bit silly. I just cost myself so much harvesting by doing that. But yeah, we just don't know when the game is going to provide. So kind of at the mercy of Brotato, unfortunately, but that's Brotato. Oh, this is actually, you know what, let's get that out of the way. That's quite interesting. I'll get a free reroll as well. Yeah, if we go into the next wave with some more money, we can beg. We can make a bit of extra cash, and if we are lucky with the hourglasses, then later on, once we have more cash, we can actually start making a lot because of piggy banks. So that'll be quite interesting to see how that interaction works. But I have tried many times to get hourglasses, and I feel like the drop rate is just so bad. I guess that's one of the downfalls of having like the full completion. The more I've unlocked now, the harder it is to actually find what I need, because there's way more items in the item pool. I think I need a bit of speed, maybe. Either that or I might just get some more attack speed and stop running into things. 2 level ups, 2 crates, I'll take it. That is pretty big. I like that, because we don't care about HP regen. 1 more reroll. Ugh. 1 more. Okay, they're 2 almost nice. Do we want to I want the HP. Probably should have gone for the attack speed, to be very honest. but nice. Oh, this thing. I should probably stop picking up things that makes me lose dodge, and I actually want this ring because if we get it now, at the end of wave 7, by the time we get to 12, we have an additional, what, 12% attacks, 12% damage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you don't have damage percentage, it all adds up. Instead of hitting for, in fact, I was going to say instead of hitting for 10, we hit for 11, but yeah, instead of hitting for like 30 damage, which we're roughly hitting for sometimes now, 42 crits, 27 crits, we're going to hit for like 35 or 36, so it definitely does add up and start to become more impactful, and that's just going to keep scaling. And if we are able to get the hourglasses and rewind levels, then it's an extra level of scaling and another one. So yeah, very, very good, very helpful. It means I don't have to ever really pick up a damage percent from a level up, which sometimes I would do. You know, you see a 12% and we'll grab it, we'll take crit. Yes, yes, yes. Aww. Okay, that's good, and that's good. And yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, good start. Weapon upgrades are doing really, really well. I think we do need to get a little bit of luck. We only have 5 luck, which is pathetic. And getting some more would be really helpful for finding better drops in the shop. Should probably focus that entirely. I don't really know if I need to pick up harvesting from level ups anymore. Maybe we just focus on attack speed and luck, and maybe a little bit of melee damage. But I do need a bit of armor, I do need a bit of HP. I'd love to find the leather wrists for armor and dodge. That would be insanely helpful. Or the helmet that gives you armor and HP. Oh, that gives you, yeah, armor and HP at the loss of speed, if I remember correctly. So some really good things that I can get that would make it so I don't need to use my level ups on that. We want to be around 10-ish armor before the horde wave. Around 3. Yikes. I may as well take that as extra damage. There's 15 luck. Gotta take the 10 harvesting. You can't not take that. Another pruner. A little bit of range. Pruner. Pruner. Harvesting. I want the speed and the range as well. We actually don't care about that too much. Okay. Wave 10, 9 should be pretty easy. This dude is not super strong. Because we're hitting decently hard now, so that's good. The only thing we're lacking is the attack speed, which we'll get up at some point. And I really want to just get way more harvesting. I'd love a crown. A crown would be insanely good. Because at the moment we get 3% additional harvesting at the end of the wave. The crown gives 8, I think. Yeah, it's 8%, so we get 11% more harvesting. If we've got 400, we have like 444 at the end of the wave. And that's just, it's like compounding interest per wave. It's disgusting. Finding a curse would be even more crazy because you can get it to like 11, 12, 13, 14%. I think the most is like 17, which would just be ridiculous. That's 20% more harvesting per wave. We are talking of the tens of thousands of harvesting. If we can wind back our waves. In fact, we could get to that anyway, but that would be a very, very long game. We'll take 10 luck. Okay, I think we're going to go for armor here if we can find it. I'll do up to 2 more rerolls. There we go. Okay. Oh, more luck is huge. We'll take all of that. It's nice. We'll take 1 more armor because we've got that 10 speed, so that's good. This is... yeah, screw it. Why not? We'll take that. 16 harvesting for 1 armor. I don't really know if that's worth it, but I think I'm going to lock it anyway. We want you. We'll take you. No, we don't care about you. Let's get this out of the way. It is unique. In fact, that is something I should be doing, is focusing on getting uniques out of the way, even if they're really low level, because it just means less potential that we see those items. Well, let me word this correctly. There's no more chance of us seeing those items, so my item pool is much lower. So we have a higher potential of seeing the things that we need. I don't know exactly how the game's like algorithm works for what it shows you in the shop when it can't show you a specific item. You know, maybe if it was going to show you a common unique, it'll just switch it out for another common item. Maybe it just re-rolls against your luck and then shows you another random item. I'm not sure, but it can't hurt to have less items in the pool. So we definitely want to make sure that we are firstly banning, but I'm going to save that for rare items, or sorry, legendary items. And then get all the uniques out of the way. We're kind of demolishing a bit. This is feeling good. We do need a little bit more attack speed though. A little more armor wouldn't hurt. Sad we only got 1 level up there though. Oh, there's 2 armor. Okay. I think we're just gonna get all of this. So these are uniques. I don't want to... What's my consumable health? +6. Okay, we don't want to lose more dodge. We're already at -4. Do we want a mirror? Take 1 damage per second, does not give vulnerability. This is gonna affect... Yeah, that's not good. We actually maybe want to ban that. I don't know. Let's get the mirror. Let's see if we see anything else that's good. I don't really care about a tardigrade. Okay, well, we can't even roll anymore. So yeah, let's see how we do against the Horde Web, which is coming up after this. I think we'll be fine. Maybe should get 2 level ups this way. So we're gonna try and snag some armor and a little bit of attack speed. But I do want some more luck as well. When I played Lucky the other day, and in fact I don't know if I uploaded that. I think I may have planned to, but then ended up deleting the VOD because the goal was to play Lucky and get the Hourglasses, and I just never got any. I got up to wave 30, but only saw like 4 Hourglasses the whole time. But I mean, I was just stupid strong at that point of the game. But literally by like wave 7, you're seeing epics all over the shop all the time because you're starting with that 100 luck, and then you have the 25% scaling. It is pretty broken. I forgot how important luck is early game. Like, I used to basically always I'd select 5% luck as my first upgrade in the shop. 9 dodge. I know I said attack speed or armor, but we take in 9 dodge. Right, this is potentially it. Damn, do we want to... We'll get 6 armor and 10 HP, but for the cost of 10% speed, so we'll have no speed and 10% damage. I don't think that's worth it. And again, I don't really want to lose 16 luck. Ugh. That's 20% damage and 20% speed. You know what, let's get the mirrors. That's more items, we'll get the unique out of the way. Get some fertilizer. That is really good, but ban. I kind of want to ban this too, but it's a waste of a ban. Luck and dodge, thank you. Luck. We are getting this lucky coin. That is going to be insane, because then we can get more luck by just getting crit. That is huge. Very happy to see that. Oh, I think we may need to play corner tactic here. But sadly there are no gardens nearby. Maybe we... Yeah, let's just linger around here. Oh, we need more attack speed. There's like a little gap between my pruners hitting, where I can see things getting a little bit rough. Let's get in there and just kill these range dudes. Pick up a whole bunch of fruits. Okay, there we go. We do some harvesting by doing that, but I just want to make sure that if the enemies do start to overwhelm me, but we are not also dealing with a whole bunch of range guys. But we're doing good, we're killing a lot. We should get, what's my harvesting at? 522. Okay, that's actually pretty high. We should get a whole bunch more at the end of this wave. I wouldn't be surprised if we jump up past 600. Maybe that's a little bit hopeful. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. You know what? I'm happy. I'm telling you now, because I said won't get more than 600. The game's like, you damn straight you won't get more than 600. Right, let's re-roll. Let's get some attack speed, okay? Boom, done. We are going to take this. I don't care about the knockback, but they're limited. Fishhook, thank you. Pruner, lock, done. Pickup range. Let's get you, and we go. Fishhook, please. Damn it. Okay, well, now the part of Brotato that I actually dislike the most begins, which is waiting for things to get cursed. I'm not sure what their plans are for the next update. Like, I don't know if there has been information about it. I haven't read anything, but I really hope that whatever mechanic they bring... Oh my word, what is happening? Whoa. I need to get to my fruits. Oh, fruit. Whoa, there's so many of these charged up, powered up guys. I need to kill the guy that's powering them up. That was terrifying. Okay, we need jerky. What was I saying? Yes, I hope that the next mechanic they bring out is not one like this. That it's all time dependent and massively RNG. Like, I would rather they bring stuff out like, you know, spend a lot of money to take an item to a unique level or something. After legendary specific items, maybe you can combine 3 legendary weapons to get a unique or something that has a bonus. Something along those lines where I'm taking 8 melee damage. Where it doesn't feel so RNG based, which Brotato often can. It is unique, I want to get out of the way, but I don't want to lose 2 armor. I'm actually going to stop rolling just so we can let my piggy bank give me a little bit of cash. It's not much. What is it? Board wave? No. That's next. Okay. Oof. I had a little bit of a panic moment there for a second. Hopefully something gets cursed. And then we had a 5% pretty chance, so we had 25% and then 30% on the second one. So we have to hold thumbs. I really want jerky though, because yeah, that got quite sketchy in the last wave, and it just like suddenly happened. I was fine, and then suddenly I wasn't fine. But we need to be able to kill enemies a bit easier, because right now I feel like we are stagnating a little bit. And if we can't kill enough of them and we take too much damage, then we aren't going to get the harvesting we need. I'm literally dying. Okay, we need armor. We need armor badly. Holy crap. Oof! What do I need for damage? I can't put my finger on it yet. I mean, cursed weapons obviously is going to be huge. Oh, we got jerky. Okay, jerky is big. I'm actually going to lock this as well. And we'll just lock it all. Hopefully we can survive. We are going to have to do corner tactic. I can't remember what wave 15 is that I have to deal with, but we do have a cursed garden right here. So that is going to be really helpful for health regen. And we do have the jerky as well, so let's go get a few fruits, get some regen going. That got very sketchy very quickly. Yeah, we desperately need armor. I think I need to re-roll until I find armor now going into this next level up section. Because we get hit really hard. HP is okay, like 67 health is a decent amount. If enemies are hitting me for 10, we can take like 7 hits before we die. If we have at least a little bit of dodge, we can potentially take like 8, 9, 10, 11 hits because we're dodging a lot of them. But when you have a little bit of armor and it's like 4 hits and you're dead, it becomes way more dangerous. Let's run through that. Okay. Ashes ban, more HP, yes. Pruner lock. Oh. Very nice. I'm going to stop rolling now because we actually just spending money rolling for 1 slot, which is not worth it. I would love to find a spyglass. Spyglass would be really helpful. No. That would have been rough. These waves where you have the guys that power enemies up, and they power up those things, they just spawn so quickly. What's my harvesting at? 884. Okay, that is actually very nice. And we have, what, 5 more waves to go? You gotta include this one. We have to complete 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 5 full waves, because ideally, as long as we can find a hourglass by the end of wave 21, or at the end of wave 20 shot, then we're fine. Right then, we go back to wave 20 again, we do it again. Bosses are going to be hard to kill though, because we don't have much boss damage at the moment, but we can get that up. If we can get an hourglass between now and then, even more insane, because playing this character, I'll lose the armor this time, it's fine. There's my armor back, amazing. Max HP. Okay, got 1 cursed pruner. I'm actually going to upgrade one of them, unlock you and re-roll. We'll get both of those. There's our first pearl, so it's a bit of damage. It's not a massive amount, but that's good. Definitely worth it. And I think now we'll lock a pruner. This is huge, and it's unique. Okay, no, we're locking you. 100%. Let's get you, and we go. If we can get that cursed, please. Damn it. If we could have got that cursed now, that is just insanely lucky. I think we have a good chance to kill this guy. I just need to stick close to him. He's hitting me for 15. We have 100 HP. Not going to be a quick kill, but we should be able to kill him. Hopefully it doesn't keep shooting so many. Okay, we got to kill a little bit of the enemies. First get some fruits for the regen. This is why I love jerky. The health regen you get after you've picked up a whole bunch is just crazy. Right. Maybe we get really lucky with a nice red item here. Oh, I need some fruits for regen. There it goes. Done. Oh, lots of crates. I like it. And now we try not to take damage so we can actually get more harvesting. Our harvesting is probably over 1,000 by now. No, 983. Another chest. Another 2 chests. Okay. Okay. Can we get another one? No. Shit game. Okay. Garbage. Oh, that's actually really nice. I'm not going to ban that yet. That I'm banning though. I mean, should I just buy 2 uncursed? No, I can't. I need them for the hourglass. Okay, maybe we don't save the mirror though. That's maybe being a little bit too greedy. But it would be nice. I mean, if we can get both of them cursed at like a 45%, and then use the mirror and hit both at the same time. That is a massive, massive increase. It would also be nice to find that gobbler's head thing that gives you higher resource dropped, because at the moment we do have the enemies are dropping 50% less resources. If we can get that cursed at like 100%, we're actually getting way more. And the reason I wanted the diploma thing, I think it's called the diploma, is because your harvesting is impacted by your experience percentage. So if we have 50%, it means we are going to get 50% more XP from our harvesting, which is huge. Right, we found our improved tools. It's not cursed, but that's fine because we'll just get more attack speed to make it cursed, but that is already going to dramatically improve Etsy's couch ban. That is going to dramatically improve how we do. I kind of want both of the... screw it. Let's just get them. I'm not going to hold on for this thing. That is just... Let's get you. You're unique. Get you out of the way. More maps. Oh, this is nice too. A little more structure speed. Cool. We should get a lot more fruits now. Wow, that dude charged at me. We should get a lot more fruits from these 2 cursed ones. Every like 3.3 seconds, I think it is. Yeah. Right, so we now need to... We need to make money. We need to make money. We need... I mean, another fish hook would have been good. Like, I have had rounds where by wave 20 I have all of my fish hooks. And the last like 3 or 4 games I've played, I've just... I mean, anyone who watches me regularly knows, like, I generally get my fish hooks by like wave 7. Like, I'm really, really lucky with them. But the last few videos, it's like... I don't even know what's happening. It's almost like they put in a silent nerf and changed how quickly you get fish hooks. Because the drop rate feels so much worse. I mean, it's okay. Like, we're still doing well. Like, we're kind of melting at the moment. I'm a bit nervous about the bosses. I don't know if we kill both unless I find something really nice now in the shop. And I really hope that what's his name, Spyglass is going to be cursed. Garden is good. Padding will pass. Like, crypt, luck. Still not cursed. You've got to be kidding me. Ban. I kind of want that. I will ban it later, but it's good right now. Damage against bosses is huge. And let's just get some more luck. And we go to the bosses. Let's see if we have any chance of killing anything here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think we can kill him. Get the other one low, and then we'll wait until there's only a few seconds left of the wave. Not going to explain the whole thing, but lots more enemies spawn once the bosses are dead. So if you're not super strong, drag the fight out until there's maybe 20 seconds left, and then you kill the final boss. Otherwise, you will probably get overwhelmed, especially with melee builds. If you don't have a giant spell, that type of thing, you are going to struggle against a whole bunch of cursed big boys and a boss starting around. And I know I just said I'm not going to explain the whole thing, and then I did, but it is what it is. Okay, so we'll leave him for now. We'll go around and just kill some trees, pick up some fruits, get some more harvesting. And we need to hope and pray that we are going to get an hourglass now. We have 2 red items from these bosses. We have finally a cursed spyglass, which is my first purchase. Hopefully it's a big curse. We see if we can get our hourglasses. I mean, that's not the exact goal for the game, it's just to get nice and strong. So, not the end of the world if we don't, but look how many more enemies there are already. It's just crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy other stuff. I can't. I can't spend all my cash hoping for finding them, and then we don't find them, and we lose any scaling hopes that we could have had, because we've not actually scaled at all, because we just haven't bought anything. So, I'd rather just get strong. If we find hourglasses, we take them every single time. Sad part is now that 1,600 harvesting is going to drop by, what, 320? Because it's 20%, which is painful. But there is a world in which we can actually get so many fruits from so many gardens that we are still getting a lot of harvesting at the end of every wave. Which is going to go down each time, but it'll still make us some extra cash, so we'll see. Because if we can get a buttload of attack speed and loads of cursed gardens, we can have a stupid amount of fruits flying in all the time. So, there's hope. There's hope. And, you know, maybe we find some other cursed hourglasses. Let's see, cash-wise, we're still making peanuts, but good amounts. And we drop all the way down to that. That is painful. Okay, this is a bit risky, but we don't have bosses next. I think we'll be fine. That is a massive amount of EXP. I don't know why I just said EXP instead of experience. But enemies are going to hit pretty hard. But it is only 24%, because that was a good curse on that item. I mean, 166% experience, 24% damage. So it was almost a perfect curse. In fact, I think it may have been a perfect curse. So should get a good amount of XP this wave. And it's good to get it now before my harvesting has gone down too much. Yeah, but the dream of hourglasses is sadly dead. That is not going to be happening anymore. And yeah, as soon as we pass wave 20 now, I'm going to be a bit quieter and just see a few waves or so. I think we're strong enough for now. If we don't get a hard hitter before, I'd say wave 27, 28, I think we're going to start struggling a bit. But we need a giant's belt, something along those lines. Okay, this is insane. It finally got cursed, and we found a mirror in the last wave. We actually went into this wave with less like a whole bunch of money left over. I'm glad we did, because we now have 102% chance to curse. So we are going to get everything we need cursed ASAP, which is insane. Now what we just need to do is find the specific items we need. We need another hourglass. Starfish is huge. Bean, oh, I should have taken the pocket factory. That was a bit silly. Let's curse you as well. We want those things cursed, if possible. Let's curse you. 2 more rerolls, 3 more rerolls. I should have taken that. Spyglass. So happy I rerolled. Amazing. Okay. I think we are in a good spot now that we have all the curse. We're going to have all of our cursed pruners soon, which is just going to be good for finding and getting harvesting. And we can also mix that with spicy sauce. I did buy one spicy sauce uncursed, but I can get the other one cursed for the damage. And then maybe if we can get a nice cursed padding, we can focus on that build. But scaling is going to be a bit rough for the damage on it, because we don't have a massive amount of luck. We only have 1 pearl, so we'll have to see what we can do. Hey, we saw our first hourglass. It only took until wave 29. I'm getting so much stuff now though, because now that I got my 2 spyglasses, I can actually do some good shopping. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of power happening at this point in time, and I just got my Greek Flame. Oh, that's big. Thank you. I'll take you. Yeah, I just got my Greek Flame, so I don't know what bosses are going to be like. And it's so funny because we were just about to go on to wave 30 and see what the bosses are like, but... Oh, I forgot about that. Well, that's a bit scary. It's fine, we got a lot of fruits. Let's get the fruits. I completely forgot that it makes you start with 1 missing HP. Oh, sorry, 1 HP left. But yeah, we have damage now. Oh, jeez, look at that Greek Flame damage. Holy moly. Yeah, got a lot of explosions going on from all the spicy sauce. They're getting up fruits as well. And the scary thing is, look at my harvesting still. It ain't decreasing that much because I am picking up so much from all of these. I mean, what's my time on them now? 1.1, 0.9, 1.1. Because we got the Cursed Retribution hoodie, so my attack speed has just skyrocketed. Yeah, we could probably push this pretty far, would be my guess. But we are going to need to get explosion size. I think we'll have to start relying on picking up fruits and spicy sauce to do damage. Probably only after like wave 40 or 50. Before that, the Greek Flame and a Giant's Bolt, when I do finally get one, are just going to completely overpower everything else. But later on, spicy sauce is going to be where it's at. Okay, wave 30. Let's see how we do against the bosses, and they're dead. As you probably noticed, there were 5 of them. I don't know why there were 5 of them. That was weird. Were there 4? I did just find the candy basket. I literally just got it now. Maybe that spawned twice. I don't know. But yeah, pretty stoked. First time I ever got that. Would have been much nicer to have that early game. But we, as you can see in the left-hand corner, we have our Giant's Bolt now as well. And I mean, harvesting, we are literally up on harvesting. We are getting so much harvesting every wave that the 20% we lose is less than how much we are gaining. It is crazy. So, and that is just going to keep getting higher and higher. Probably push this to around wave 50. Maybe we get stupid broken by then and we push it even further, but we'll see. As you can see, this is just complete destruction. Everything's just dying. Almost to the point where it feels like enemies aren't really spawning. I have so much bonus, so many bonus enemy items. I think we have all 10 of the gentle aliens, and I think we've got 2 or 3 of the mice. They give you 10% more enemies, but they just die from rip and tears going off, and Greek flames, and the cyber balls, and the baby elephants. And somehow, even though we're at wave 35, I still have 2,800 harvesting. We are getting so much harvesting every round that the 20% that we lose isn't enough. Yeah, it's crazy. Even with the loss now check, we're at 2,600, and then that will climb up again in the next wave. At the moment in the shop, I'm just grabbing uniques. I'm actually looking for explosion size, most importantly, because explosion size is just going to be crazy for, there we go, boom boom, nice. That is going to be nuts for the spicy sauce. Okay, we're going into wave 40. I finally found torture. This is what I need to keep the fruits flying in. We have 4 bosses, as you can see. Look at the damage of the spicy sauce, man. It's just ridiculous. Because we can only heal 5 HP. I think we got 8. No, what was it? Because it was cursed. Yeah, 8 HP per second. It's going to take me a really long time to heal. But it doesn't prevent you from pulling in the fruits. So we can just run around and keep pulling in fruits. Literally all I would need now is... what's his name? Sorry, my brain's not functioning. Explosion size. We get explosion size, and these explosions will just cover the whole screen. We will need a lot, but I mean, you could be sneaky. You find one, you lock it, and then you hunt for mirrors over the next 5 to 10 waves, and you just get like 6 or 7 of them if you get lucky. And yeah, then we'll have more than enough explosion size. What will start to happen is scaling will catch up with me though, because we don't have infinite scaling. But like I was saying earlier, I mean, my harvesting is still at 2.8k, even though we're losing 20% per round. And yeah, it's just, it's pretty nuts. I think at this point I can basically just go to auto recycle and auto level up. It really doesn't matter at this point what I'm picking. And shopping wise, I'm just looking for some more explosion size and getting the unique stuff out of the way. I thought of getting this, but I don't really want to take the 1 damage per second, because if we are starting low HP and we can't heal up quickly, that is going to be a little bit rough. And I mean, there's way more stuff that I can buy, well, that's huge, to just make me even more broken. But it's not really needed, to be honest. The plan is just to get to wave 50, so I'll probably see you at wave 50. Okay, we are going into wave 50. I did realize that I made a bit of a mistake, because I got torture, which means I can't heal, which means I cannot pick up fruits while at full health. So I'm not getting any more harvesting anymore. So that started to drop dramatically. But honestly, it doesn't matter, because look at this. Look at the explosion size. It's almost so big that you can't see the explosion going off because it pretty much covers the screen. I have skipped loads away. I mean, you can see my cache. I'm not pushing too much to find specific things because I'm definitely strong enough. And the plan was to call it now at wave 50. But yeah, we've obviously lost quite a bit of our income and negated the benefit from picking up gardens because we were actually making a good 3,000-4,000 extra resources per wave. I also don't have the mods for auto recycle and auto level up, so this has been rather painstaking. Going through some waves, I get like 8 crates, and then the crates all have 2 items in them, so you're recycling 16 items. It's yeah, it's been taking some time, but yeah, I mean this could probably quite comfortably get to wave 100, maybe even a bit higher. We're obviously not going to do that, but yeah. These are the stats. Could have probably been a bit more bonkers, but loads of fun. Crazy good run. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one.